What is good with y'all, man? So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be predicting the overalls for the Eagles who haven't been revealed yet. Now, the MUD database should get, it should be out soon because the game is really 8 days away, and it could technically be 7 days away if the New Zealand method works. If you don't know, the New Zealand method is basically if you change your continent, or not your continent, I don't know why I keep saying continent, your region or your country to New Zealand, basically you get the game a day earlier. Now, we don't know if that works, but it's a different story. Basically, all the Eagles who have not overalls been revealed yet, starter wise, the starters for that team right now, we're gonna go over. I'm gonna basically not go over, but predict all their overalls, what kind of card I think they're gonna get. So we got a lot of guys to go through, so let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna start on the offensive side of the ball first. So the first guy we got up first here is DeVonta Smith. I think that Smitty is going to get a 82 overall, to be honest. I could see him getting an 82 overall, maybe at the least an 81 overall. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I think the card will be faster than AJ Brown. If you guys know, AJ Brown only got 82 speed on a 85 overall. I think Smitty got an 82 overall. I think the guy's gonna get about 83 speed, to be honest. And also, by the way, I want to say this: it is actually possible to get a 50 out of 50 Eagles theme team off the rip. I'll be honest, we crunched the numbers on stream. It's possible. We forgot to factor in both the home and away jersey, the coach, and the stadium. Those are 4 extra, because those count as chems. Those are 4 extra Eagles chems right there. So it actually is possible to get 50 out of 50 Eagles off the rip. So we definitely will be building 50 out of 50 Eagles off the rip. But yeah, DeVonta Smith, 82 overall. Second guy for offense is Quez Watkins. I think that Quez is going to get a core goal 75 overall, which, isn't bad, because the reason why it's not bad is because the one thing we do know is Quez is going to be fast as hell. If I had to guess his speed, I think they'd give him 84, 85 speed probably on this card. Maybe not 85 speed, probably like 84 speed. You get the 50 out of 50 Eagles, get this guy to 86 speed. Now, we don't know. We know strat cards are going to be a Madden 23, but what we don't know is there going to be speed strat cards, like physical chem strat cards? I'm hoping not, because, let's just not have speed strat cards. Let's just make it to where, way you're getting physical chemistries. It's like with a theme and stuff. That'd be a W in my opinion. Third guy for offense is Zach Ertz. Now, you're probably thinking Zach Ertz. Well, the reason why I decided to put him on here is because basically, think about it, right? There's really no power-ups anymore, right? In a nutshell, there's no power-ups. They said there's power-ups for legends, but they didn't even really explain it a whole lot. So as of right now, the way I look at it, there's no power-ups, right? You can change the team chem on any card. So I would assume you could do it for core goals. I mean, they didn't really specify, but I would assume you can. So Zach Ertz, I would assume you can change that Cardinal chem to an Eagle, and the overall I think he's going to get is a 76. Now, last year in 22, I think he got like a 78 or a 79 overall core gold. He got a core gold, so he's most likely going to get a core gold again. I think he might drop a couple overalls. It sucks Zach Ertz doesn't get that. You know how some cards, the Ultimate Team, they get like that respect thing. Like, it doesn't matter if the card, they're falling off and they're not as good anymore, but they always get like an elite or a good card, right? Zach Ertz doesn't really get that treatment, which sucks, because the guy honestly is one of the best tight ends ever, to be honest. So, but yeah, 76 overall for Ertz. Fourth offensive player is Jordan Mailata. I think Jordan Mailata will get a core gold 78 overall. Realistically, the guy should get an elite, but I just don't think EA really knows who he is yet. I mean, you look at last year, he didn't get a single card, right? Somehow they know who Milton Williams is, and Milton Williams got an 82, but I'll be honest, that's a different story. I still can't believe he got that. I'm not complaining. Oh, I kind of am, because the card kind of sucks, but yeah, Jordan Mailata, core goal 78 overall. Next up for our fifth player, we got Landon Dickerson. Now, Landon Dickerson got quite amount. He got a decent amount of cards in Madden 22. He got that 88 team builder. He got like a 91 or 92. I forgot what the promo was. It was like the little comic-y card arts. I can't remember what it was called. Heroes. I don't know what it was called. And then he got that like 97. I think it was 97 Rising Star. So Landon Dickerson's kind of in the, they know who he is. The Ultimate Team guys know who he is. So I think he's going to get an 80 overall core elite to start the year. I think he'll get a core elite. He's already shown he's one of the better guards in the NFL, period. So, yeah. For our sixth offensive player, we got the tank himself, Jason Kelce. Now, Jason Kelce, usually in Madden, he gets a high overall core elite. I think last year he got an 86 or 85. I can't remember. I think he'll get an 87 this year. I think Jason Kelce will get an 87. Now, maybe he won't. 86 or 87, that's where he's most likely going to be. But I think he'll get 87, to be honest. Now, it'll definitely be a little bit more coins, but you know, at least the stats will be a little bit better. For our 7th offensive player, we got Isaac Samalo. He should be our starting right guard this season for us. That's what it sounds like. So that's kind of why I decided to, you know, we're going to talk about a few backups on here, but for the most part, I'm kind of just going through the starters. Samalo, he's going to get a core gold. I think it'll be about a 73 overall. Now, he's obviously not a bad right guard or a guard in the NFL, period. But, you know what I mean? Like, after you play Ultimate Team for a couple years, you kind of understand, like, what guys are going to get kind of cards, or just where everything's at, like where they're going to get cards. And I could just see him getting a lower end core gold, like a 73. Our 8th offensive player, we got Lane Johnson. Lane Johnson, he got a pretty high overall in the regs this year, so I'm not trying to say I'm going off that, but Lane Johnson, I see him getting a 86 overall. I think usually he gets like a 85 or maybe 84. I don't remember what he got in 22, but I think I see him getting a higher overall card this year. I see him getting an 86. Hopefully they do his strength right, because everybody knows the one thing that always sucks about the Lane Johnson cards is his strength. The 9th offensive player is our quarterback, Jalen Hurts. So, I think Jalen Hurts will get our offensive team builder. I think he's going to get the 84 overall. I think he will be our team builder, I'll be honest. And I hope he is, because if he does, that's probably going to be a really good card. I mean, remember at the beginning of the year, Madden 22, that Justin Fields card? Now, not everybody used the Justin Fields card. Some people use Josh Allen, etc., etc. I remember using Justin Fields to start the year, and I like that card a whole lot. And I think Jalen Hurts could kind of be like that card a little bit. So I'm really hoping he does. But let's say he does get the team builder. Then I see him getting from a 77 to a 79 core gold. All right, so for the last couple offensive players here, it's just the running backs. It'll be Miles, Boston, and Kenny G. I'm just going to throw them all right here in this last one. So I think they're all going to get core golds. I'm not going to lie to you. Miles Sanders, I think he's going to get the highest one, though, a 79 overall. He might have some decent speed, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Boston Scott, I see him getting a 77 overall, which I think that's, honestly, I don't really know what he usually gets. And Kenneth Gainwell, I see him getting a 76. So they're all kind of close in overall, but I think they're all going to get core goals. So to start the year, I don't really think we're going to have a running back, unless maybe they drop like Legends or something and we somehow get somebody. But besides that, that is what I'm predicting for our offensive overalls. For the guys that haven't been revealed yet. So let's go ahead and predict the defensive ones. First guy up for defense, we got Jaquiski Tart. Mr. Pop Tart, I think he will get a core gold, 78 overall. And I think in Madden 22 to start the year, that's about what he got, a 78, 79 overall. I really don't see it changing a whole lot, and I think Tart's got a little bit of height. He could be a decent budget card to start the year, I'm not going to lie. Second defensive guy, we got Anthony Harris. Now, Anthony Harris in Madden 22, he had gotten elite. I think it was like an 80 overall. I think it's coming down this year. I think he's going to get a core gold, 77 overall. I think it just makes sense. I just don't see him getting another elite. I just don't. I was honestly surprised he got an elite in Madden 22, to be honest. So, yeah, it's another core gold. For our safeties aren't looking too good. They're not looking too good. Third defensive player, we got Marcus Epps. Now, like I said, I am talking about some backups just because we don't know who all is going to be the starter. I decided to add in all the running backs just because, I mean, we do use a lot of running backs. And I decided to add in Marcus Epps here because it's like, we don't know who the hell the starting safeties are. I mean, we know Anthony Harris is probably going to start, but Tart and Epps, we don't know who's starting. So, Marcus Epps, I think he's going to get a flat-out 70 overall core gold. So, he's just barely going to make that core gold. I think he got a silver in Madden 22. But honestly, like, for real, though, I think Marcus Epps, if he does start for us this year, I think he could be a pretty good guy. Let me know what you guys think about Marcus Epps. Our fourth defensive guy, we're starting to get over to the cornerbacks. We got James Bradbury. Now, I think in Madden 22, Bradbury got like an 83 overall. I think he's going to drop down one. I think he still will get a core elite. He's going to be an 82 overall. That's what I think. And I think the card is probably going to be slow. I'm not going to lie. I think Bradbury cards are usually pretty slow. And if he's getting an 82, then he's definitely not going to be fast. Fifth defensive guy, we got Avonte Maddox. Avonte Maddox, I think he will be our defensive team builder. I think he will get a 84 overall, and this card would probably be, honestly, one of the fast, not going to say the fastest corner in the game, but, because obviously, you know, you got Jerry Sneed, 88 speed, but I think he will definitely be one of the faster corners in the game. Probably like 85 speed or 84 speed. And imagine that with a 50 out of 50 Eagles team. That'd be pretty godlike. But let's say he doesn't get the 84 overall team builder, then he's probably going to get like a 76 76 overall core gold. The 6th player on defense, we got TJ Edwards. TJ Edwards was another guy I was thinking he could possibly get a team builder for us, but I think I'm gonna go with AVONTE Maddox over him. So TJ, I think he'll get a 74 overall core gold. Now, honestly, that's a big upgrade, because I think in Madden 22 he started the year with like I know it was a silver. I don't know what overall, might have been a 66, 68. So it's a big upgrade. And honestly, I think TJ's not actually a bad linebacker. I think at the end of the season for us, he definitely started to come on. So, I mean, you see, he got a couple cards last year. He got a Rising Star. He got a Team of the Week. So, I see him getting like a 74 core gold. 7th defensive player, we got KYZIR White. Now, he's the guy we picked up from the Chargers. To start the year, Madden 22, I think the guy got like a silver. Wasn't very good at all. I got him getting the core gold, 72 overall. I think it's also going to be a pretty low core gold. I mean, one thing about KYZIR is, though, the guy's fast, but, you know, if we actually have to use middle linebackers this year, to start the year, it's not looking good for us. I'll be honest, it's not looking good at the middle linebacker position. Number 8, defensive player, we got NAKOBE Dean. Now, honestly, I didn't know, like, because NAKOBE Dean, right, the guy is a first-round talent, right? He was easily the best middle linebacker you could say out of the draft, right? He falls all the way to the 3rd round, we steal him. So it's like, usually, you know, the guy's probably going to get like a silver or a very, 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 very low core gold. I don't know. Honestly, I said he's going to get a 75 overall core gold just because, you know, we all know he's a first round talent. Now, he's not, I'll be honest, he's not going to get a 75. And I really didn't know. He could get a silver, to be honest. He could get a silver, or he could get a very low core gold. I said 75 overall, but that's probably not happening. The 9th defensive player, we got Brandon Graham. Now, Brandon Graham just always gets an elite and ultimate team, and I think he's going to get an 80. I still think he'll somehow find a way to get an elite. I think he will get an 80 overall. He just finds a way to do it. He didn't play it all last year. He was hurt. Well, actually, I think he played the first game. I think, what did he get hurt in the 49ers game? So he basically missed all the last year. He still got a decent rating in regs, so I think he'll find a way to just get an 80 overall core elite. 10th defensive player, we got Josh Sweat. Now, Josh Sweat, I think to start the year in 22, he got a very low core gold. I want to say it was like a 72, 73. I think this time, still going to get a core gold. I think it'll be a 78 overall, a higher overall core gold. I don't think the card will be very good either. I'll just being honest. 11th player is Derrick Barnett. Now, Derrick Barnett, usually he gets a team builder to start the year. This year, there's no way he gets to the team builder again. There's just no way. I think he's going to get a core gold, 76 overall. Honestly, I feel like the reason why he always gets them team builders is because he was a first-round pick. That's what I truly believe. I feel like as long as you're a first-round pick, I feel like you're always going to get blessed for at least a couple years, even if you suck in Ultimate Team. Now, I'm not saying Derrick Barnett sucks, because he does not suck at all. Now, did he ever live up to the first round hype? No, but he doesn't suck. He's not a bad player, but he's not getting the team builder this year. There's just no way. 12th defensive player, we got Fletcher Cox. Fletcher Cox always gets a pretty high core elite. I think he's going to get 85 overall. That's just what he does. I just honestly can't see him getting anything. He's definitely not getting anything higher than that. And I don't see him getting 84. It's Fletcher Cox. You know, it's a respect thing. He's one of the best D tackles ever, to be honest. The guy's going to get 85. 13th defensive player. We got a lot of defensive players. There's just so many guys you could go through. We got Javon Hargrave, though. Javon Hargrave, I do think he will get a core elite. I think it's going to be an 81 overall. I don't think it's going to be anything too crazy. I think to start the year last year, he had got like an 82 or something like that. Because if you remember for the first promo, he was one of the 82 guys. Like this year, we got Milton Williams. Seems like we always get a D tackle, but and honestly, I don't know how good the card will be, because you think about it, at the start of the year, we're going to have Fletcher Cox, you got Jordan Davis, you're going to have Milton Williams, and Hargrave's probably going to get a card, so it's like, we're going to have a lot of options at D tackles. Who are you guys going to go with for your D tackles? That's what I want to know. All right, these are the last two defensive players. I'm just going to go over them right here. First one is HAASON Reddick. Now, HAASON Reddick, I'll be honest, at 22, he did get a core gold. I think it was a 78 or a 79. I think he's going to get an 80 overall core elite. Now, the reason why I think he will get an 80, I don't know. Like, I feel like there's just a lot of hype with him coming to Philly, and he is a very good player. I'm honestly surprised that he even got a core gold, to be honest, in Madden 22. I mean, honestly, that was really surprising. So I think he'll get an 80 overall somehow, some way. And then the last player is DAVION Taylor. I think he's getting a 67. He just always gets a silver. He's going to keep getting a silver. A higher silver, though. 67 is a higher silver. So those are pretty much all the Eagles. Now, I'm sure there's some there is backups that I left out. Absolutely. I wasn't going to go over all the backups. I didn't even go over that many backups, to be honest. I only went over a few. Most of these guys are all starters or guys that are actually going to be in and out of the lineup for us. So Let me know. What do you guys think of the ratings? Do you think these are pretty accurate? Do you think there's some that should be changed? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Madden comes out, like I said, 8 days, but could be 7 if the New Zealand method works. So that is pretty much going to do it. Like, comment, subscribe, man, and your boy is